Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to talk about this full moon in Libra that is occurring on, late night, the 5th, or early morning in the 6th, depending on where you're at in the world. But it's a very, very powerful full moon this week, and so let's get into the energy. Full moon in Libra is always going to bring an energy of justice. I was hearing divine justice. As I mentioned in the weekly energy reading, this is a time of karma and karmic return, whether that is your good karma or, having to answer for something that happened in the past. There is this energy of a cosmic balance taking place right now. And this is a week that's going to bring in cosmic balance to relationships, okay? Because Libra is the sign of relationships. Libra rules the 7th house, which is about partnerships. Yes, it could be love, marriage, romance, could be soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, but it also can be family, friendships, and business partnerships as well. There is this highlighted energy around relationships right now. The other thing too that's very, very strong at the moment is the energy of air. So we are in Aries season, which is fire, but also because this week Mercury is being activated so much, and then we have this full moon in Libra, there's huge energy around air. Air is communication, air is thoughts, air is reflection, air is travel because it's Mercury, speaking up, speaking your truth. And so this goes hand in hand with this energy of justice right now. What Spirit was saying about this full moon is that things that are hidden underneath the surface are going to come to the light. The truth about certain relationships, certain connections, certain people in your life, and the truth about what is imbalanced and what needs to be brought back into balance is going to play very, very strongly this week and over the course of like the next few days, especially with this full moon. One of the main things too that Spirit was bringing through, and actually Archangel Michael came through very strongly, decisions, needing to make decisions. This is a decisive time to look at all the details, see the truth of a situation, really reflect upon what your feelings and thoughts about it are, and then make a choice. And I'm going to go back to something I was saying earlier this year that came through with this channeling that was very, very strong. When making a choice, when making a decision, if it is not a yes, if it is not an absolute yes, if it is not a I'm so excited and I just can't hide it yes, if it is not a mind, body, soul, all in yes, then it's a no, okay? And this is why. What Spirit was saying is when you are kind of lukewarm about something and you're kind of on the fence about it, you're indecisive, and it's not necessarily cold feet. You're just feeling like it's not exactly what you want, but you're kind of in the mentality, I'd rather have this than have what I really want. Spirit is saying no. For this energy right now, for you to get your justice, for you to get what you deserve, it is important that you understand when you settle for less than what you truly want, you can only receive what you settled for because that is what you are telling the universe you are worth. Take that in for a moment, because I'm going to repeat it. When you settle for less than what you truly want, you can only receive what you settled for because that is what you're telling the universe you are worth. And this is important right now because what I was being shown was like, there's a threshold, right? There's a threshold of what you want. Say it's your greatest dream and desire. Say it's union with your divine counterpart. But if you accept, even if they're coming to you and they're kind of inconsistent with their behavior and they're not giving you union, but every once in a while you get together, you have a great time, you spend time together, whatever, and then their behavior is very inconsistent. Spirit is basically saying that's all you're ever going to receive out of that situation, because you have to raise the bar, okay? If you don't raise the bar for yourself, nobody else is going to. And when you accept that threshold of inconsistency, where it's back and forth and things are not balanced, basically, again, you're telling the universe, you're telling God, you're telling your angels, that is all I deserve. And so if you want more and you want better and you want consistency and you want balance and harmony, you cannot allow yourself to accept anything less than that. Okay? And I know that could be challenging. I know that could be very triggering for some of you, but that is the truth. Right now, where we are at energetically, you're seeing instant manifestations. You're seeing things really come into balance. But again, if you don't feel you deserve to have everything that you want, if you feel like you deserve 50%, that is all you are ever going to receive. And so Spirit just wanted to emphasize, if it is not a 100% yes, if you are making a decision and it's not a 100% yes, then it's a no. This is not a time to settle for what you don't want, because if you do, you're just going to settle for imbalance and injustice. Remember, justice is karma. It's the scales. And you can only receive as much as you allow yourself to receive. That is love, that is abundance, that is health, that is prosperity, that is friendship, that is everything across the board. And so maybe this isn't about love. Maybe this is a friendship who, things are imbalanced, but you've always accepted it because they've been your friend for a long time. Spirit saying, no, stop accepting less than what you deserve. Because when you settle for less than what you deserve, you're going to get that much or less than what you settle for. Okay. The other thing about this full moon in Libra is divine protection. Like I said, Archangel Raphael was coming through very strongly. The oracle card for the day was protected by angels. And so this is a time to really reach out and connect to angels, your guides, God, source, the universe, whatever you call it. It's all the same thing. Spoiler alert, it's all the same thing because it's one source and we all come from that same source, okay? So this is a time to really ask for protection for yourself, protection for your heart, protection in all areas of your life. This is a time to really pray and connect and ask for that protection, because it will be given. That's part of justice too. And that's why Archangel Michael was coming through very strongly, because Archangel Michael is one of the archangels that helps with divine justice, as well as Archangel Raphael, but also protection as well. And so this is a time where the scales are going to be balanced. And so, but to receive balance, to receive justice, you've got to come into balance with yourself, and you've got to be fair to yourself. And that's why that whole thing of, if it's not a yes, then it's a no, because if you're sort of on the fence about something, but accepting it anyway, you're not being fair to yourself, so the universe cannot be fair to you. We have free will and free choice, okay? So the other thing, because I was saying Archangel Raphael, is this is a time of great healing. This full moon actually can bring a lot of healing and balance to relationships. It can bring a lot of truth and communication that needs to be had between relationships. Again, relationship could be a lover, a divine counterpart, but it also can be a friend, family member, work associate, boss. It's about balance. Libra energy is about balance, and it's about partnerships. And so this full moon, because we have Jupiter, the sun, and Chiron in Aries right now. So it's opposite the moon, but it's amplifying the energy of bringing in balance. Even though it's opposite in the sky, it's like shining a spotlight, because it's the sun and it's Chiron, which is the wounded healer, and it's Jupiter, which is expansion. It's like illuminating that moon energy to help bring in and facilitate healing through conversation, healing through partnership, and healing in justice. So this is a time where, again, I kind of mentioned this in my weekly energy reading, but it's a time where like you may finally get that justice that you've been hoping for and praying for and waiting for. Like the scales, the cosmic scales are being balanced, okay? And so this is just a time for you to trust yourself, trust your heart, trust your guides, trust the angels, know that you are divinely directed and protected at all times. And know that this full moon, even though it can be challenging, because sometimes the truth is challenging. Sometimes to see the truth of a situation or a person can be challenging, but it's what you need to see. It's going to be everything that you need to see to help you to make decisions that are fair for yourself and for others. But you got to put yourself first, because you know you cannot give from an empty well. So if you're constantly choosing someone else but depleting yourself in the process, that is not balance, and you're not going to get the result that you want from that, okay? But when you do when you do come into balance and harmony within yourself, and you make these decisions that are fair and balanced for yourself and others, and you choose harmony and justice, that's when partnerships are going to come together. That's when things are going to heal and resolve. That's when justice will come through. And so it's a very, very powerful time. You know, you have so much power. The power of your mind, the power of your voice, the power of your decision making. The other thing Spirit was bringing through strongly right now is that the throat chakra, which is the energy of blue, is very, very powerful right now. So it is a time to, you know, really speak your truth, really express your truth, especially in relationships. Don't be afraid of hurting someone's feelings. Say what you need to say. Really, it's very, very important. And also the energy of red is strong right now too, which is the energy of fire. But the robes of justice, we got the red energy, grounding your energy, taking decisive action towards the direction of your dreams and goals, and not settling for less. All right, so with that, I know a bit of a long intro, but I had a lot that wanted to come through. We're going to start with the Starseed Oracle, see what other messages Spirit has for all of us. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What other messages do you want to ring through? Beautiful. Anything else? And this one's popping out. All right. Again, we're in very, very powerful times. This is the Libra pink moon. And so heart energy can be activated too. That's why there's a significant amount of healing that's taking place. And it's healing in relationships, or healing within yourself and how you react and respond and relate to others. Very important. First message coming through is the messenger. This is serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Exactly what I'm talking about. That is that justice energy. There is so much energy around justice, around divine justice, around cosmic justice, around the scales being balanced, around wrongs being righted. And all you have to do is tap into that energy, and you will see it and know it and experience it in your own life. It is also the card of the messenger. So again, communication, throat chakra, very, very important during this time. All right. And it's almost like the throat chakra is lit up. So it is time to really speak your truth. Whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your soul, whatever's on your mind, speak your truth. All right. Because it will help to bring harmony and balance. We have the golden children. Beautiful card, inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. You know, this is that inner child healing, the Chiron energy, the Archangel Raphael energy. You know, a lot of us have wounded inner childs from difficult experiences and past trauma. And this full moon, because full moons are completion, full moons are about release, full moons are the end of a cycle. This is a time to wrap up those old stories, clear that karma, come into karmic completion, release the old, tap into that innocence, that inner light, that tenderness, because when you do, it is available. It is available to you in all ways right now. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. Like, anything is possible right now. That is part of that message of, if it's not a yes, it's a no, because if you don't settle for less, if you say, no, I love myself and I deserve so much more, woo, you're going to be rewarded huge by the universe. It's going to exceed your expectations. I'm hearing it's going to be even better than you imagined, but you've got to set the bar. You've got to raise your standards. All right. So we are in this incredible energetic portal during this time, but especially with the full moon, for justice, for balance, for harmony, for love, for truth, okay? For divine protection, for whatever it is that we want. Doors are opening. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Yes. Say yes to you. Say yes to your heart's desires. Speak your truth. And if there are beautiful opportunities that come up for you, say yes to change, especially if it is a yes. Say yes, all right? If it's an affirmative yes, if everything in your body is like yes, say yes. You will not be disappointed, all right? Bottom of the deck is baby steps. It says action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So important right now. Because there are so many timeline shifts and changes, because there's so much happening, we are evolving at an accelerated pace. Time is speeding up. I don't know about you, but my Aries season has been non-stop, okay? You've just got to kind of take the steps. You know, you've got to have faith, and you've got to take action and follow your intuition before it makes sense. Trust yourself. Trust your inner guidance, because that shows that you trust God and you trust the universe. And as you do, again, that's going to open doors and reward you in ways that you may not even expect that you could receive right now. All right. So with that, we're going to use the Thelema Tarot for our tarot reading. Just need to shuffle. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, angels, unconditional love and light. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, because you guys have been coming through strongly. Further messages do you want everyone to know who's going to watch this video about this Libra full moon? One final card. All right. All right. Just give me a clarifier on that. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, we have Judgment. Again, that energy of making decisions, making wise choices, being fair to yourself. But Judgment's also about rebirth and resurrection. So there could be a big rebirth in your life. There could be a second chance that comes in unexpectedly. But it does require you, again, to make the choice. If it's a yes, choose yes. But if it's not a yes, choose no. Be fair to yourself. And this comes after a time of conflict, instability, could be competition, could be imbalance. This Five of Wands energy is clearing out because the Judgment card is coming in to balance that as well. Judgment's also an energy of balance because it's a number 20. And it's an energy of rising above the fray, rising above the conflict. Again, this is a time of justice and resolutions for many. Strength card. This was my daily tarot card. Stay strong in your power. Stay strong in your conviction. Stay strong in the knowing of who you are. And don't be afraid to share that with others. Be courageous and brave for yourself during this time. Even if things are moving very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. You will reach your destination, and it's going to exceed your expectations because we have the sun. The sun is coming to heal, to awaken, to illumine, to bring in a very positive outcome. And it could come after a time of pain, heartbreak, and sorrow. The light is coming in to dry your tears, I'm hearing, and to kind of heal and resolve everything that's caused you a lot of heartbreak and trauma, because you're going to be able to move forward from it with the Six of Swords. You're moving into calmer waters. You're moving into peace. You're moving into a time of relief beyond the struggle and beyond the trauma. Again, that's that energy of healing. Healing energy is very strong right now. And as you heal, you're going to see more abundance, more stability, more happiness in your life with the Queen of Pentacles coming through. So this is just a time to be fair and honest to yourself, express that to others, make wise decisions and choices for yourself at this time, and communicate and speak your truth because you are protected. Final messages from the energy oracle cards. Bottom of the deck, we have yin and yang, masculine and feminine energies coming into balance. This is also an energy of justice. For some of you, that's an energy of divine union, things balancing out between you and your divine counterpart. And it is a master number of 22, right? Higher self, Holy Spirit. You guys brought through a lot. Okay, I would take that. Anything else that you want to bring through as a final message for all those who will watch this reading? Okay, absolutely. So we have yin and yang. We have action. Again, this is a time, and again, you have the balance energy, the white horse and the black horse, kind of like the chariot. Take action in the direction of your desires. Move forward. Because you have the power. With Archangel Shamiel coming through with the third chakra, that is your solar plexus chakra, you have the power. You have the power to decide what you will and will not accept in your life. And if there's any situation where you feel like you're getting less than what you deserve, this is the time to take action and move forward and stand in your power and stand in your truth. Because we have the angel of strength. Strength has been coming out all day. You are strong. You are strong enough to overcome every obstacle. You are strong enough to stand in your power. And with the angel of strength coming out, it's just a reminder and wanting you to acknowledge and recognize how strong you are, and stay strong in this situation or any area of your life where you feel like it's imbalanced. stay strong, because with the angel of strength coming through, it's like you were made for this and you have the power to overcome it, okay? Trust spirit. Stay strong in your spiritual truth. Stay strong in your faith. Stay strong in your spiritual practices. Keep that doorway to spirit open, because we have the Holy Spirit right there, but we also have peace and healing. It's flooding in. It's flooding in, and you are supported by an army of angels, including Archangel Michael, who's telling you you are safe, you are protected, you are loved. Ground your energy, get stable. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, so with that, I'm sending all my love to everyone during this full moon cycle, and I hope you have an incredible full moon that brings you justice, balance, harmony, and happiness. Sending my love.